A local barbecue competition is where the sweet smell of barbecue smoke fills the air and the pit masters fire up a platter of goodness. Coming up on Polk Place, we go over all the details of Ribs on the Ridge. Make sure you stick around. Welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host, Brian Lacey, and joining us in studio to talk Haines City Ribs on the Ridge is Deputy Parks and Recreation Director Ryan Ritchie. Welcome to the show.
Hey man, how's it going?
Yeah, doing well.
You forgot my name almost.
Yeah,
there.
well, it isn't like I see you anymore. You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
Yeah, you moved to the big city.
Yeah.
And you got that deputy thing, and I knew you back when you were just,
Nothing.
Yeah. Well, you were something. Wasn't quite.
Yeah.
You finally reached your potential.
Exactly. Well, it's good to be back. I appreciate you having us.
And also joining us is Lindsay Johannesmeyer. She's Special Events Supervisor for Haines City. How you doing?
Good. How about you?
Yeah. You guys ready to talk Ribs on the Ridge?
We are.
We are ready.
Quite possibly. This is the best time of the year. Barbecue season kicks off, and between Winter Haven, you guys, and Lakeland, man, it just it's that thing in the air. It's just. I look forward to it.
Yeah, pretty much from January to the end of February, you can find at any weekend, anywhere, probably in Central Florida, you can find a barbecue competition. And, we're certainly excited to host our 11th annual Ribs on the Ridge. It's been going on for that long. I can't believe it. But it's been going on for 11 years. And February 22nd through the 23rd, we'll be hosting Ribs on the Ridge. So we're excited.
I remember when it was just a one-day event, and now you guys got it up to the night before and the next day. So let's talk a little bit about the night before, Friday night's events.
Friday night is from 5 to 9 p.m. We are going to have a couple performers, two to be exact. Kinsey Wheeler is a local boy who will be performing for us. And then following him, we actually have a nationally recording artist, Craig Campbell, performing. So he'll be on stage from about 7:30 to 9. But Friday night is really just to have everybody out, have a good time. It's not the actual competition day, but it's for people to just come enjoy the entertainment. So.
And I want you to talk a little bit about the venue, Ryan. So many uses it has, just the way of forming into what you need. The Lake Eva Park is probably, the jewel in Haines City. Talk to me about the venue for that.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head when you talked about the jewel. I mean, I take a look at Lake Eva Community Park and I say it's the crown jewel of Central Florida. I mean, any municipality in the county would love to have a facility like that, but it is the versatility of Lake Eva Community Park is incredible. I mean, to have the Great Lawn in the band shell, or what I like to call the amphitheater, to be able to host entertainment and to have all the teams in one area and really just make it the ambiance is just. We're all together. We're all this one little pack of the teams and the vendors and our marketplace vendors, and to have the entertainment on the band shell and the people can come and sit out on the Great Lawn. It's an incredible venue to have. We're so blessed to have Lake Eva Community Park to host not only Ribs on the Ridge, but many more events throughout the year.
And I tell you, the folks that live on the water over there have got to have the second best seat in the house, because the way that sits and that water just playing off the music, or the music just playing off the water.
Yeah, and so it's funny because almost every event we have, if you're walking around the event and you kind of head back towards Lake Eva, you can kind of look around and see Ribs on the Ridge. You might have some of the houses cooking out in their backyard, or Iron Man, they're usually out there watching the swimmers go in early in the morning, or Thunder on the Ridge. You see, after our fireworks display, you see more fireworks coming up from those houses around the lake. So it's a community event. The community loves to get involved and have fun, and you're right. I'll tell you, if I could afford a house on that lake, I'd be on it as well. But it's certainly a great venue.
Lindsay, what did it take to get Craig to come in to play Friday night's gig? That's a national recording act right there.
Yeah, so we worked really hard to get some sponsors, and that is a huge part of our event. We're very thankful to partner with Miracle Toyota as our title sponsor, and then we also have Center State Bank is another one, and we have Balmoral Resorts, which is a pretty big sponsor for us as well. So, you know, all the local businesses are always willing to come in and help out and sponsor our event, and so without them, we wouldn't be able to do the things that we do.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Saturday. Saturday is the big day. That's the competition itself. So let's talk events. What's going on Saturday? Then?
Yeah, so Saturday we will have one of our local dance groups performing on stage. And then following that, we will have 2 other bands performing, Daniel Sprouse as well as Josh Blevins. So then during the day, we will also have the turn-in. We're going to have a dessert competition also. That dessert is based on citrus, so it has to have a citrus ingredient in the dessert. But yeah, that's lots going on Saturday.
We talking key lime pie, possibly?
Hey, that's my favorite.
Oh man!
How about that?
It
Yeah.
is.
Oh. So when it comes to you guys both, when it comes to the barbecue competition, you're walking around getting something. What do you look forward to picking up?
You know, my favorite is brisket, like burn ends.
Burn ends.
It's unbelievable.
You can never go wrong.
I know. It's unbelievable. So I try to find burn ends or brisket or something. Fried Oreos is always
That's
always
mine.
a hit.
Fried Oreos is what I'm
You know, we were
looking
talking
for.
Philly cheesesteak, but you know the one that you got to do? I think a burnt end cheesesteak would be.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
You know, I'll tell you, barbecue nachos.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that.
Pulled pork loaded nachos with
Yeah.
sour cream and chives and cheese and oh man, even Russ is loving it.
I think I gave Mark Cuddy, our director, an idea as far as some. He likes to do the briskets at home.
Yeah.
He's got that green egg, and he always brings us in a surprise about once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I think we should talk him into that.
Hey,
Yeah.
So, Lindsay, what about you? What's your favorite thing to get from the competition?
You know, I would have to say ribs.
Yeah.
You know, that's our event. That's what it's named, and you can't go wrong with ribs.
Yeah,
So,
that's no truer words have ever been spoken. So we've kind of hit Friday night, we've kind of hit Saturday, and some of our favorites and everything, and talk sponsors. Now, is there anything else that we need to cover?
absolutely. So this year we have decided to add Kids Pack as a part of as a beneficiary of our event. So we are really excited. We have asked the teams as well as sponsors and people from the community to bring in non-perishable food items for the kids. So we're collecting food at the event, but you know, we're definitely excited to have them as a part of our event this year.
Brian, if I could add, you know, from a Kids Pack standpoint, I sit on the board of directors, and I've been on the board for almost 2 years now. And if you really think about the issue at hand and what we have is there's Kids Pack, our program, we feed about 1,700 kids throughout 3 counties in 73 schools. And just within Polk County, there's 7,000 registered children that are homeless or food insecure. And we just felt from the city standpoint that we're trying to make a difference. We're going to try to make a difference in our community. That particular location in the county struggles a lot, and you know, we felt that we wanted to make an impact in that area. You know, it takes $25 to feed a child for a month. It takes $300 to feed a child for a year, and so gives me chills talking about it, because I think that's an issue in our country that we really need to take care of. And so we're excited from the city standpoint and our event to be partnered with Kids Pack to see if we can make a difference in the community.
not only taking care of your Haines City community, but the Polk County community, the family
Absolutely.
that we are a part of. Lindsay, Ryan, I want to thank you for joining us and talking Ribs on the Ridge, and look forward to seeing you at the event.
Yeah, no, appreciate you having us on. We love coming on PGTV. You guys do great things, not only in Haines City, but all over the county, and we appreciate all you do. And come on out. We're invited. You're invited to the VIP area.
Well,
There you
see,
go.
here's what I'm wondering. A few years back, I saw you got on the judging panel for Miss Florida.
Oh, yeah.
So, at some point in time, you've got to teach me how to become part of the judging panel for these barbecue competitions.
Actually,
you got to have it in,
if
right?
you want, you can do the dessert.
Yeah, we can put you as
Yeah.
a judge for the.
We might have to talk.
Okay, we will. We'll talk after the show.
Okay, roger that. Guys, thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
you.
Thanks for having us.
Haines City Parks and Rec invites you to Ribs on the Ridge, February 22nd and 23rd. Ribs on the Ridge is where the sweet smell of barbecue, smokers fill the air, and the pit masters fire up the platters of goodness. This 2-day sanctioned event through the Florida Barbecue Association will bring professional and backyard teams from across Florida and other states to compete for cash prizes, trophies, and bragging rights to the best barbecue in town. They will also host a sauce and dessert competition, kids' queue competition, and a cornhole tournament. Attendees can expect and overindulge in a tasting of endless varieties of barbecue, live entertainment, food vendors, beer and wine, and much, much more. Admission is free. Whether you're a backyard cook or a professional cook or just like to enjoy some good barbecue, Ribs on the Ridge is an event that you don't want to miss. You need more information? Give them a call, 863-421-3700, or look them up on the web at www.hainescity.com.